Dragon Ball has had its fair share of dub changes that were in the original English dub aired on Toonami. We all know about the stupid ones, like Bardock apparently being a brilliant scientist, Kaioken instead of Kaioken, and many other stupid dub changes. Now don't get me wrong, there were some dub changes that I personally didn't mind. Some of them at least. There are also a fair share of dub changes that people may not have known of. And in this video, I'll be breaking down some of the Dragon Ball dub changes you may not have known of. Instant transmission. Many fans of Dragon Ball Z know of this iconic move and what it does. However, there is some misconception of how the move is done. In the original dub, Goku states that he becomes as fast as the speed of light to go to his destination. However, even if he's as fast as light, it wouldn't make sense for him to travel to other galaxies like in the Broly movie and appear there nearly instant. It would take many light years just to get there even with the speed of light. What instant transmission is essentially instant teleportation that instantly teleports you to your desired location. You just need some key to focus on and then you're instantly transmitted over there. Hence why Goku was able to transport to that galaxy so easily, because if he just ran with the speed of light, that wouldn't make sense and it would take him forever to get there. Instant transmission is just instant transmission. Kind of literally. And I don't know why Funimation messed it up, but whatever. Luckily, like a good portion of the dub changes in this video, Funimation fixed this to Dragon Ball Kai so it makes a little more sense. The androids. A good portion of Dragon Ball fans like myself don't like calling androids 17 and 18 androids. We just call them 17 and 18. This is because they're not technically androids. They're technically cyborgs. Krillin states later on in the Buu saga that he was able to have a child with 18 because she was already human to begin with. She and her brother were just turned into the cyborgs that we call androids. Cell, however, is an android as he is completely artificial. Android 16, despite having human-looking features, is also an android as he's also artificial. Jiro modeled him after his son. Keyword, modeled. Not using the same body, modeled. Like I said, Android 17 and 18 are not android. They're cyborgs as they were previously humans, just turned into something else. And to this day, I'm surprised Funimation hasn't changed this yet, but because they can literally just remove the android and just replace it with number 18, but whatever. I guess we're just stuck with it forever. The first encounter between Vegeta and Goku. This fight is extremely iconic as it's our climax of the Saiyan saga and is the first battle between the soon-to-be rivals. When they have the face-off and pick their stances, Vegeta says in the Ocean dub and the Funimation dub that Goku, or Kakarot, has great potential and should join Vegeta in the conquest to take over. Goku declines as he saw what Vegeta did to Nappa. From the looks of it, Vegeta is impressed by Goku and wants him on his side. In the original, however, Vegeta mocks and trash talks Goku about his low-class Saiyan ranking and the fact that he was sent away from planet Vegeta. Goku rebuts, however, saying that a low-class Saiyan like him can even surpass an elite like Vegeta with the right drive and training. This is a small change, but it's still one that many people are misinformed about, despite it being pretty much a key feature in one of the most important fights in all of Dragon Ball. Buu's destruction explained by the Kaioshin. The Kaioshin of Universe 7, or the Supreme Kai, says that Buu wiped out many galaxies in the original English dub, and that is why he should be feared. This made the power scaling in Dragon Ball even more broken than it already was, because at this point, a villain like this could even destroy multiple galaxies with little to no ease. It confused many Dragon Ball fans, and I think this is one of the many reasons why those fans are still confused about the messed up power scaling. In the original Japanese dub, however, the Kaioshin states that Buu destroyed many planets with little to no ease. While this is kind of a downgrade for Buu's power, it adds some stability to this as it doesn't make him like immensely overpowered, and it shows that, you know, not every Dragon Ball villain after this has to be even stronger and stronger, and this is just gonna wipe, and if it did go like this, the universe would already be wiped out by now, all 12 of them if I'm being real. However, this change doesn't make the power scaling perfect, as I'm not a big fan of this change either. If it was up to me for how I do this, I would just have Buu destroy nearly an entire galaxy. That's it. That would be my balance. Many fans are still confused about this dub change to this day, no matter how many planets or galaxies Buu actually killed. Trunks naming. Trunks is part of the Briefs family, and it's mentioned in the English dub of History of Trunks that his name is Trunks Briefs, as he is from the Briefs family. That's the same case with Bulma as well. However, the only reason they have that is because of Bulma's father, Dr. Briefs. You need to understand, the surnames in Dragon Ball aren't really stated that much, as this is a Japanese show, and the reason we call him Dr. Briefs is because Briefs is the actual name, and we don't know their actual surname. If they have any, who knows? But you're probably thinking, but But then what about the Son family? Their surname is actually Son to begin with, which is why they're referred to as Son Goku and Son Gohan when they're formally being spoken to. This is because the surname for them is confirmed. The surname for the Briefs, if any, who knows, there might not even be a surname for them, is not Briefs. We just call it that because there's really nothing else we can base it off of, like how we can call Goku's family the Son family. It's really confusing, so I'll just explain it here. There isn't a surname for the Briefs family, so we shouldn't call Trunks Briefs, like how we refer to Gohan as Son Gohan. And that's been my video for today, guys. Did any of these surprise you? Were there more less known dub changes that you think should have been mentioned? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, thanks to Geekdom101 and Saiyan on Twitter for helping me find the source for the Trunks Brief stuff, because let me tell you, that stuff was really confusing. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Mr. Ninja out. Peace, everybody.